A DEA spokesperson says that methamphetamine comes across in different forms: powder, crystal, and now a liquid, the latter being a more popular alternative because it's easier to disguise. Customs and Border Protection discovered $27 million worth of liquid amphetamine being smuggled through the Los Indios port of entry just over a week ago. 852 pounds of meth were extracted from the big rig's fuel tank. The DEA says smuggling methamphetamine in highly concentrated liquid form is becoming more common.
We have seen a trend going toward more liquid meth coming across because they are able to conceal it for smuggling methods. They're able to bring it across the border easier, and they're able to contain it and hide it with a solvent base, which is harder to detect.
DEA Special Agent Wendell Campbell says drug traffickers use solvents like gasoline and acetone.
Once it's brought into the United States, it has to be converted back to a crystal. They burn off the gasoline, it leaves just the liquid crystal in the bowl.
Campbell explains that the process of boiling off a solvent over an open flame is very dangerous and has the potential to cause flash fires. Unfortunately, he says it's a risk that most smugglers are willing to take.
Trafficking organizations, the cartels, really leaning more toward moving meth in because it's cheap to produce and it's a very high profit margin. It's easier to conceal than some drugs like marijuana.
Meth seizures are growing at an alarming rate. CBP says that it seized nearly 3,700 pounds of meth during fiscal year 2014 from the 8 ports of entry, from Laredo to Brownsville. That's a 28% increase from 2013. Campbell says meth seizures are not only increasing along the border, it's a trend that's also reflected in destination markets further north.
And we've seen a significant increase in seizures within the Houston division, where we're up approximately 89% over this time last year.
It's all supply and demand. Campbell says that due to the amount of methamphetamine that is now being smuggled into the U.S., they're seeing it drop in street value. Whereas a pound of meth used to cost $12,000 to $15,000, agents are now seeing it being sold in the Rio Grande Valley for as cheap as $7,000 a pound. In the Hidalgo County newsroom, I'm Ashley Custer. Action 4 News.